the incredible faculty, proud parents, doting grandparents, lifelong friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. This isn't just a speech for me. Well, this is personal. Because, well, I didn't study here, but my husband did. But ever since we met, flame hasn't stopped showing up in my life. My husband is from here. My manager, Anant, is from here. Some of his closest friends are from here. His bike is from here. His heart is from here. What can I say? So even though I didn't walk these corridors as a student, I've heard so many stories, sat through so many. Bro, I can't explain it. You had to be there. Or bro, you never chilled on the cricket ground. Flame movements. That honestly, it feels like I also graduated from here too. And the cherry on top, my husband never attended his own graduation ceremony. It fell on the same day as his parents' 25th anniversary, and he chose them, of course. So when Nimish uncle called and asked if I'd give this speech, I just smiled and thought, what a beautiful full circle. Today, I finally get to attend a flame graduation and drag my husband along with me too. So trust me when I say, I'm not taking this moment for granted. Before we dive in, a small promise. I won't bore you with a long, serious, sleep-inducing monologue. Already it's been a long day, I understand. So please bear with me. I know you all been waiting to toss your hats, take 4,000 pictures, photos, post captions like, next chapter begins, or she believed she could, and maybe open that very chill bottle of water, guys, water. So instead of advice, let me offer you a few lessons I've learned. The hard way, the funny way, and the humbling way. These are the lessons that have stayed with me from 4 a.m. wake-up calls to Olympic podiums. And I hope at least one of them stays with you too. So here's lesson number 1. Dreams are free, but effort never is. Let's rewind. It was 8 years old when my father, an Arjuna awardee himself, received his medal. I remember him proudly showing me his card that read P.V. Ramana Arjuna awardee. And what did I do? I took a pen, scratched out his name, and instead wrote mine, P.V. Sindhu. Cute, right? Here's the thing about dreams though. They don't come with fine point. They don't tell you about the 4 a.m. alarms. They don't tell you about driving 150 kilometers to train every day for 10 years straight. They don't tell you about missing weddings, parties, school trips, or even my own sister's wedding because of a tournament. Or the nights we cry quietly into your pillow, only to wake up the next day and pretend everything is fine. That's the part nobody claps for. That's the rent every dream demands. People often ask me, Sindhu, how do you stay motivated? Let me tell you a secret. Well, I don't, not every day, not every week. But what I do is show up. Just show up. Even on days I didn't feel like it, especially on the days I didn't feel like it. And I want to say this to every graduate here today. You're not always going to feel inspired. You're not always going to feel strong. But if you show up, you're already ahead of most. Because the truth is this, dreams are free, but effort is never is. And the rent, it's due every single day. That's lesson number 1, guys. Well, lesson number 2. Failure is the greatest coach you'll ever have. Let's fast forward to the Rio Olympics 2016. I made it to the finals. The whole country was watching. The pressure, unreal. I played my heart out, but I lost. Silver medal. Now, to the world, it looked like victory. But in my heart, it felt like defeat. Because I knew I had almost done it. Almost. That night, I sat alone and cried. And no, not a cute Instagram tears kind of cry. It was an ugly, full body, I gave everything, it still wasn't enough kind of a cry. And the worst part, it wasn't the last time. I lost 2 World Championship finals after that. I got labeled as a girl who always comes second. People whispered, maybe she doesn't have the edge anymore. And for a while, I believed them. I seriously believed them. Until one day, after a particularly brutal loss, my coach sat beside me and asked, so what do you need to do? What do you want to do now? And my answer was simple. I'm not done. That's it. Not a quote for a coffee mug, not a dramatic movement. Just, I'm not done. Because failure doesn't stop you. Doubt does. And if you want to do something big in life, you're gonna have it to fail repeatedly, a lot of times, publicly, sometimes even hilariously. But each time you fall, ask yourself one question. Am I done? And the answer is no. Get up again. Let me give you the most personal example I can. Tokyo 2021. COVID has delayed the Olympics by a year. I came in drained mentally, physically, emotionally, possibly the hardest year of my life. In the semi-finals, I faced my dear friend Tai Zuing, one of the craziest players in the sport, has never seen, and I lost. I didn't sleep that night. I cried straight through. And then badminton does one of the cruel things it can. It asks you to show up again the next day morning for bronze. I had mixed emotions. I didn't know what to do, but I think I had only chance, and my father told me that, it's a bronze or nothing. That kept me going. The next day, no space for grief, no time to reflect, just another match, another fight. But somehow I did it, and I won that bronze medal for the country. And I'm proud to say that I'm the only badminton Indian woman to get 2 Olympic bronze medals. It wasn't just a podium finish. It was, I think, my peace, and I can say that I've done everything that I could to stand on the podium. And you'd think that it was the toughest I've had to be, but it wasn't. Let's move to the Commonwealth Games 2022 in Birmingham. I've had a great year, 3 titles already, but there was 1 medal missing from my cabinet, Commonwealth Gold. I've had bronze, I've had silver. But in 2018, I had lost to my competitive Saina. That hurt. I wanted this one very badly. In the quarterfinals, I went for a jump smash and a shot I've probably hit 5,000 times in my life, in my career. It was one of the natural moments so far for me. But this time, as I landed, I heard it. A sharp, ugly sound. A sharp, ugly sound in my heel. And deep down, I knew something had gone very wrong. I finished the match in pain, went back. My physio looked at me and said, we might have to head home. It was a broken